Coming up on this episode of Admiral Ocean, we're kicking things off with a look at everything happening around GHS and throughout our community, events, celebrations, and moments you won't want to miss.
We'll also bring you a closer look at theater's recent competition at Drama Fest, including how our performers represented GHS on stage.
Then, we'll head over to the desk for the latest in Admiral sports, with highlights, updates, and everything you need to know going on this week.
And of course, we'll take a look at what the Fine Arts have been working on to get ready for the upcoming Winter Showcase.
It's December 12th, 2025, and this is Admiral Ocean. Good morning, Gulfport High. I'm Johnny Blake.
And I'm Julian McHugh, and this is episode 12 of season 7 of Admiral Ocean. Thanks for joining us.
In Mr. Turner's business, marketing, and finance classes, students are learning real-world skills that go far beyond the textbook. Recently, the class launched a candle-making fundraiser where students handled everything from product design and budgeting to marketing and sales.
We wanted to think of something that was innovative and creative for the students, so that's the reason why we decided to make our own candles. The most difficult part would be getting the temperature just right, so before we put the oil in, having to wait for it to start to set and make sure that the temperature was correct so that we can get the essential oils in it so that the hot wax would not burn the oil off.
Definitely entrepreneurship and learning things that people like and making it into a whole.
When they come to doing their own inventory, doing their own productions and their own manufacturing, I think it's going to be essential for them in their business if they go into this type of business.
We've sold 7 out of 10, and it shows that we know what we're doing.
Yeah, it definitely helped us with communicating with people and how to sell stuff better.
All of the proceeds support the program's general fund, helping cover future field trips and hands-on learning opportunities that strengthen their understanding of business and finance.
Our advanced theater class recently traveled to Hattiesburg, where they competed against several other schools in this year's Dramas Fest. 2 of our standout performers, Cadence Daniels and Theo Patrick, were honored with the All-Star Cast Award for their exceptional work on stage. And the excitement doesn't stop there. Our advanced theater group is going to compete at MTA with a brand new production titled The Case of the Missing Letter. The cast and crew have been working hard to bring this mystery to life, and we can't wait to see how they perform at the next level.
Last Friday morning, GHS hosted a special send-off for our football team and cheerleaders ahead of Saturday's big game at Davis Wade Stadium at Mississippi State University. The Admiral Band came together with music as players and cheerleaders made their way through the school, surrounded by cheers, support, and school pride. Then, on Monday, the city of Gulfport held its annual Christmas parade, but this year's event came with the extra reason to celebrate. Along with kicking off the holiday season, the community gathered to honor our football team's recent win against Tupelo. Fans lined the streets not only for the festive floats and holiday spirit, but also to show their pride in the team's hard-fought victory. Now, let's go to sports anchor Nolan Bridges with a recap of the state championship game.
The state championship, the final game of the football season. One team falls as the other one rises. This is Gulfport's second time ever being in the title game, as Tupelo is trying to earn their second title in a row as they beat Brandon the year prior. Tupelo won the coin toss, which they selected to defer, which gives Gulfport the ball first. In the first 4 minutes, the Admirals march downfield and it becomes a 2nd and 5 with the ball at the 20-yard line. Cooper Crosby goes around left, finds a hole barreling into the end zone to get the first touchdown of the game to make it 7-0. Still in the first quarter, with Tupelo being inside the 20, they give it to J.J. Hill as he bounces to the left side, gets past the first down yardage, and dives into the end zone to get the touchdown to tie it 7-7. In the beginning of the second quarter, Tupelo hands it off to J.J. Hill, but he fumbles from the tackle made by sophomore Cordarius Payton, which he also recovers to give the ball back to the Admirals. The play right after that fumble, Cooper Crosby has a big hole, breaks free from 2 defenders, and goes all the way for a second touchdown at his brand new home stadium. Now the Admirals take the lead off of a 54-yard touchdown to make it 14-7, which takes us to halftime. After halftime, Gulfport had to adjust to Tupelo's brand new game plan as they now put J.J. Hill as in quarterback. With 3 minutes left in the third quarter, J.J. Hill hands it off to running back Kylan Bobo, and he goes up the middle for an 8-yard touchdown to tie it 14-14. Now it's the final stretch. In the fourth quarter, it started really defensively on both sides until Tupelo got momentum and made a final effort. With 31 seconds left in the game, Mr. 7A J.J. Hill cuts to his left, goes upfield, and scores a touchdown to take the lead. Now, as Tupelo goes for the PAT, their kicker misses the extra point, which makes the score 20-14 Tupelo. Now, it's Gulfport's last time getting the ball. This drive is for everything. To start off, Parker Nettles gets 2 perfect completions to Mylan Stubbs and Javius Hales to go downfield. Now, there are 2 seconds left. This is for the state championship. They need a miracle. And then, the unthinkable happens.
And the Admirals. They send 3 to rush. Nettles will send it to the end zone. Up for grabs. It's batted around and put for the end zone. The Hail Mary is a score. Oh my goodness, Stubbs hauls it in. A point attempt away from a state title. We're tied at 20.
Oh my goodness, what a play.
The Admirals tied the game with a 33-yard Hail Mary to Mylan Stubbs, and now everything is on the foot of Carter Platt.
The snap, the placement, the kick is on the way. It's good. Gulfport, for the first time ever, can claim a state championship. A 21-20 walk-off win over the defending 7A champs Tupelo here in Starkville.
With the historic season, your Gulfport Admirals finally get their first state championship title. With the Admirals' historic season, they had a total of 70 touchdowns, with Cooper Crosby having 42 of them. The Admirals went on an 11-game winning streak, finishing the season with a 12-2 record, being the best team in Mississippi.
Our Fine Arts programs have been working hard these past several weeks preparing for their annual winter showcase. Students from across the departments have been rehearsing diligently, perfecting their performances, artwork, and presentations that will come together on stage. This year's showcase will take place at the Impact Center in Gulfport, where families and community members will get the chance to see the incredible talent our students have been developing. Reporter John Cochran has more on the story.
The Fine Arts Winter Showcase. It's the annual performance displaying the talents of Gulfport High School's finest art students.
It is such an honor every year to get to perform on the stage with choir and band and strings. It's the only time we really get to do that, so we really, really look forward to it every year.
It's a big deal for everyone involved, and the participating students have been practicing diligently, especially those in the performing arts. An event such as this, of course, requires hours of rehearsing at and outside of school.
In the theater, we are busy getting ready for the Fine Arts Winter Showcase. Our competition piece, it's a 45-minute show, and we, rehearse that for about 8 weeks. But we also spend a lot of time, evenings and weekends, just building the set and the costumes and painting. So it's a lot of hours goes into that show.
Despite anything that may induce stress, students are positive that they'll deliver a remarkable performance this year.
I think it's going to be really exciting, and we're definitely ready to bring new stuff to the stage.
The Fine Arts Winter Showcase is on December 18th at the MGCCC Impact Center.
Today is December 12th. On this day in history, the popular American singer and actor Frank Sinatra was born in Hoboken, New Jersey. Frank Sinatra started off his singing career with the Hoboken Four, but he is most known for his role in the Pied Pipers. By 1943, Sinatra had debuted as a solo singer, with many of his popular songs still being played to this day. His songs such as My Way, Fly Me to the Moon, and The World We Knew are a few of his popular works that you can still see people enjoying the melancholic symphony after many decades. Frank Sinatra redefined singing as a means of personal expression and made more than 1,400 recordings during his career. He is often regarded as the greatest American singer of the 20th century popular music and is one of the most recognizable symbols of American culture.
And finally, we wanted to hear from you. For this week's student poll, this covered everything from favorite school subjects to go-to social media apps and even a fun challenge, seeing whether students could say Merry Christmas without touching their lips. The responses did not disappoint. Let's take a look at what students had to say.
Variety students' academic life did go through a variety of subjects such as mathematics, English, and history, but over the course of their academic career, they have a subject they tend to like more than others. We were curious to know of the students' favorite school subjects.
We got history because it just teaches us about all the stuff that could help us in the future, and it's just very important for our future.
My favorite school subject is science because you get to experiment on stuff and you get to dissect on frogs.
Science, because I want to major in nursing.
World history. We tend to spend a lot of time using our phones, whether it be for calls or texts with our family and friends, or just simply scrolling on social media every single day. This sparked our curiosity to know of the students' favorite social media apps.
My favorite social media app is TikTok because it's very entertaining and very funny.
Probably Instagram, just because there's funny stuff on there and that's the only thing I use.
TikTok.
Instagram.
Instagram because I like to post on there and I do a lot of stuff. And yeah, I just like to post my life on there for real.
TikTok because it's very entertaining.
YouTube because it's an entertaining website.
We love Instagram.
One of the main challenges with the English language is pronunciations of words in certain ways, and with the Christmas holiday around the corner, we want to know if students could say Merry Christmas without touching their lips.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That wraps up episode 12 of Admiral Ocean. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and YouTube where you can catch current and past episodes of Admiral Ocean. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.